Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the Storm Arena Ken from Street Fighter 03 or Alpha 3. And growing up, I watched my brother play a lot of Street Fighters. I mean a lot, like he loves Street Fighter. And I'm very close to him, but I never really got into the game myself. But you know, Street Fighter has always been in my life. And yeah, like this is a really cool design for Ken. I'm really glad that they went with this. And let me know in the comments, like, how many of you guys actually remember when Storm first came out? Because I think this is my first Storm figure. When they first came out, I had very negative connotations to them because they advertised themselves as 1/12 scale, and they're obviously not. And at some point, like people were calling it like the American 1/12 scale, and now they're just 1/10 scale. So I don't know, but really cool they got into the game right now. The Storm Arena line seems to be very consistent with the 1/12. Maybe they saw Jada toys prove the market, I don't know, but here they are. And hopefully this one is good enough so I don't have to buy the SH Figuarts version anymore, because the SH Figuarts version is like super old, and these seems to be really good based on what I've seen. They're kind of like in between SH Figuarts and Jada figures, I feel like. At least that's how I feel like. But anyways, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. This is a super cool box art and it looks really nice, and let's check it out. And here's the figures still in there in the packaging. Kind of wish we get more faces, but even the SH Figuarts version doesn't give us that many faces anyways. And for the price, I think it's okay. And then we do get like a stand and a backdrop, and let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is really good. Definitely one of the best figure I've seen in a very long time. No wonder there's so much buzz around it. These two live up to the hype. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels. Specifically, I love the soft material they're using on the upper body. I really do think more companies should do the same thing. These chests are like really soft, so it feels really good to pose with. Like I talked about in some of the other videos, I really care about the playability nowadays, or like the playing experience of the figure, and this one right out of the box, as soon as I touch it, it feels amazing. Now I understand why like Storm Collectible has such a big fan base, and maybe they did this on purpose, right? They do like 1/10 scale first, and now they build a really strong fan base. They can come back to 1/12 scale right away. I think this is way better than the SH Figuarts Ken, even though the SH Figuarts Ken is a really old figure. And I think the biggest thing that's noticeable is the lower leg, right? Because the lower body kind of feels like the domestic figure, but it is a little bit better. It doesn't have all the crazy engineering like the SH Figuarts do, but I do think these articulation is just enough, right? So yeah, this is really cool, and the figure is really nice and sturdy. I would say this is as durable as SH Figuarts, if like not more durable, because some of the joints are like really tough. For instance, my bicep swivel here is really tough, and I do like how they make the figure a little bit on the buffer side, so it still has that kind of like, you know, the Storm feeling behind it. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, first impression, really good. They nailed it, hit it out of the park, whatever you called it. But yeah, really good, and I'm gonna start collecting the line for sure. And let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up only about this much, look down about this much. You can move his head side to side, no problem. The articulation is exactly as seen. And for the shoulder, I do think we have a little bit of a pull-out method here. You can raise his arm up about this much. You do have bicep swivel, but mine's really stiff. You can curl about this much, and you do get a hinge wrist. And for the ab crunch, like I mentioned before, all this is on a softer material, so it feels really nice. He can bend forward about this much. You can move it side to side. The articulation is really good behind the gi, and the gi is also on a super soft material. Like, this material just feels really nice, and I know SH Figuarts could do this as well because they do have some of it, but this one feels like extra soft for some reason. Maybe like SH Figuarts just hasn't utilized it as much. But yeah, and for the leg, you can kick up about this high, bend about this much. You do have a swivel here, which is really nice, and then side to side pivot, toe hinge, and you do have a pull down method, so that's really nice. So this figure is like kind of a mix between domestic figure and international or like Japanese figure, so that's really nice. We have like that nice balance, and the price is also okay, and yeah, this is just really cool. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think they nailed the look here. They even got like the thick eyebrow look, so that is really nice. And again, the soft interior all feels really nice, even for the neck and the head. Really cool. I love it. And next up, we get like the cocky face, and I like this one even more. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we have one right hand for the peace sign. This is really cool. And I really like the fact that you are able to remove the band here. Like, this is not molded in it. Usually, like, when SH Figuart does it, they would just, like, you know, make sure this is not a separate piece. So this is really cool. And next up, we get a pair of hands for Hadoken. These are pretty straightforward. And the last one we get is like a taunting finger. This is really cool. And look how soft it is. Like, these all feel really, really nice. And next up, we have the Shoryuken or Dragon Uppercut effect part. This is really, really nice. Because of the soft material on the hand as well, it just feels really good to put it on. Really cool. And yeah, let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with the SH Figuarts Guile, which is the only Street Fighter's figure I have around, and I think the scale is really good. Storm Arena definitely nailed it this time around. And I think slowly I will be swapping all my Street Fighter's figure and KOF figure into Storm Arena. I think at this point I'm going all in. I'm very convinced by the quality. And I doubt SH Figuarts is gonna get into the Street Fighters line more, but I don't know. Who knows? Because they're making Cyclops, right? And yeah, that came out of nowhere, by the way. And next up, we have the good old Dragon Ball SH Figuarts, and I think they look perfect together as well. And Storm Arena seems to be on the bulkier side, because the SH Figuarts Ken and Ryu, I don't remember them being this strong, but you know, I'm pretty sure people prefer this anyways. And next up, we have my favorite, the Naruto SH Figuarts. Look really good together as well. And Naruto line seems to be a little slow lately. Hopefully we can see more characters later. And next up, we have some recent favorites of mine. And next up, we have some Tekken SH Figuarts, and not saying the Tekken figure from SH Figuarts is bad, but I think these outfit definitely it's a little bit harder to pull off. I will be curious to see what Storm Collectible will do with the Tekken line. Hopefully we can get some classic outfit from Storm Collectible. That'd be really cool. And lastly, we have some Figma and Mafex, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this figure is pretty much perfect, and I think everybody should get at least one from Storm Arena. Just try it for yourself. It feels really nice, it looks great. Even though it doesn't have that many paint job, but the color is really bright, it just looks really good. I don't know what it is, and I love the material. It does lack a little bit in terms of accessories, but I'm pretty sure they can make up for it with alternative colors. Like, we all know they're going to make different colors, and eventually they can give us more hands, more interchangeable head, all that good stuff, right? But hopefully not too many exclusive. I know they do a lot of exclusive, but I'm just gonna pick and choose. I'm not gonna like go super hardcore with the line, but for the most part, I'll be getting all the characters, right? Like Sagat, one of my favorite, and they're also making like King of Fighters, so for sure I'll be buying a lot from Storm Arena. But anyways, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.